Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet?
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 42 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now a handoff here to his running back. Gets through, and now an opening. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Hands it off out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. You and I have talked about it before, but what about the year this guy's had on the ground? You come in as a rookie and in the discussion as MVP.
And people have always told me, running back, one of the easiest positions to break in, but not to this level. If you're talking MVP, that means he's had a sensational season.
Another run on 2nd down with Carter. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. He's to the 10 and down to the 7-yard line.
How about that run? Picks up a 1st down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the... And he's in! Touchdown, Jets! Taking it in from 7 yards away. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. And to give this time to the tailback. Always got some breathing room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Pushing tacklers aside. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's a give to Carter. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And Charles, you think about this offense, it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams?
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Michael P. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's caught inside the 35. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Calling no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
Joe Schobert, number 4 in the NFL in tackles last year, in to make the stop.
Back now here on EA Sports. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now a handoff here to his running back. Breaks through, fighting through, and he's got space. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A handoff for Carter.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
A good strong run there by Michael Carter, reminiscent of his days at North Carolina. A 1,000-yard rusher each of his last 2 years in Chapel Hill. Despite being in a timeshare with Javonte Williams, who was a second-round pick of the Denver Broncos. Carter, the second pick of the 4th round, out of UNC. He could be the Jets' leading rusher moving forward.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. On 3rd down, Wilson. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well.
And now hold everything here as the challenge flag is out. And we're going to get a review of that last play. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Now, here's the call.
We got this.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. And quickly, they get to the line. Wilson wants to throw it.
It's a 1st down or more for Davis.
And finally taken down at the 34. And whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Unable to corral him. He fights through. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly...
Back now on
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Uncorks one for Davis. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Corey Davis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
We saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And give him credit, he deserves it. But this is such a breakdown defensively, my goodness. From a pass rush perspective,
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And this game, CD, some are calling it the game of the year. Others are saying, hey, this is the Super Bowl preview. And as we speak, these are the top seeds in each conference. How do you think these two teams approach this one internally?
and I think that we both subscribe to the theory that it is the game of the year.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Jets get the quick straight touchdown.
Well, we've seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one. And this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now they try the right side here. He'll have a first down past the 40 as they finally wrangle him in at the 48.
103 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now a handoff here to his running back. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Yeah, brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Second down at 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
We always talk about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he was the AFC Player of the Week, and it looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown, New York.
Corey Davis with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin our tour out at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. And it's the Titans out in front in that one.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime.
Both teams making their final adjustments for the second half to come. And to bring the action your way, we go back to MetLife Stadium and Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the 3rd quarter.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjust?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now a handoff looking right. Powers through. He'll have a first down past the 40. The way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. We'll see. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. It's been a remarkable day at the office for him running the football. Those yards just continue to pile well past 100.
And how about more than double-digit carries in the second half alone? That's what you want as a runner because you've got to prove to your offensive line.
Does the big boy have the juice? And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Jets find a way to stretch their lead.
I know you should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, I think you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now they try the right side here. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That's 30 yards now in the last two plays, back-to-back 15-yarders, and they're rolling. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Jets are closing in. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now a handoff looking right. And he's got room. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown run. So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over.
Now Carter to start the drive.
And some room to work. Woo! And all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
Michael Carter.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the fourth quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't.